giving my next Sanrio meetup.
Tiff, this is who
This is your future.
So macho.
Your tan, muscular Hello Kitty partner.
Good.
Hey everyone, it's Nina, aka Psycho Food,
And Tiff at Take One for the Road.
and this is our special guest.
Hi, I'm Ray.
And this is Just One Bite Podcast. Yay! Yeah, so Ray is one of our first guests that we're having on the podcast, and we're super excited. But yeah, I think it would be kind of nice to go a little about what you do for your content, and I guess what kind of like style that you go for.
Yeah, so my handle is at Exploration. It's EXPLOREYTION. Exploration, spelling bee.
Yeah.
Dude, thank
so
you for that, because
I know.
for the longest time, I would look at Ray's handle and be like, what's Exploration?
Yeah,
And then someone was like, Tiff, it's Exploration. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so dumb.
It's because I put my name in the middle of it, 'cause, like exploration.
I know, that's
yeah,
creative.
no, it's so clever. I wasn't clever enough to pick up on it.
Did you already know that you were gonna do that handle before, or you were just like you went through some handles before?
I was brainstorming and that one came up. I was brainstorming with like a group chat or something and that one popped up. I don't remember if I said it or if one of my friends said it, but yeah.
So you claim it.
Yes, that is my name.
Yeah. So what kind of content do you think you usually do and usually like broadcast to people?
Yeah, so I typically do like travel-y content around Orange County and LA County. I'm trying to transition into more of like lifestyle stuff though, posting a little bit more about me and like skincare, fashion.
Yeah, as you can see.
Yeah, no.
Fashionista.
And just other like daily life things, because it can be really tiring, I've come to find, to post about activities and things to do when you have to actually go to them.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've been just kind of slowing down a little bit in doing that. So I want to transition into more lifestyle
More
stuff.
lifestyle.
Yeah.
And do you think that's more of like your goals this year in 2025? Just like expanding like outside?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like one of my goals this year is to just show more of like my personality on my socials. I feel like I've been kind of not stuck, but doing more of informational content. And I want to just get more into like me and being silly and showing my personality.
Yeah, you have a great personality.
You're like a ray of sunshine.
Seriously.
Little ray of sunshine.
No, seriously. I feel like nowadays, like, we've been so used to, and I know you've been doing content for a long time too, so I feel like we get into the rhythm of things and we're so used to like, oh yeah, this style of content really like works and this is what I've kind of like grown my our platforms to. But then I feel like that also was the reason why me and Tiff started this podcast, because we were like, we want to still be like creatively like juiced up or something, and then like try to do like other things and talk about other things, because there's only so much, I guess, like personality that you can give like in like a 20-second video for the day.
Totally.
So I feel like that's one thing, and I think also like community building is like such a big thing where like it's hard to like go out to events, but also it's like really cool to like I see people like documenting like their life with like another blogger or like their family, and I'm like, I'd love to do content like that. It's so like cool and chill, and like you can just like sense people's auras just from like just some of those videos.
Yeah, totally. I'm obsessed with I'm like, I had to bring this up. Your guys, Zach and Cody one. Yo, that's one of my favorite videos. Like that little series, because I feel like you guys did a few.
Oh yeah, we did.
We should have worn the wigs for
Oh
Ray
my
today.
God.
Oh my god, it's okay. We're gonna invite Ray back.
That's probably one of our favorite segments.
Do you guys
too.
like get into character when you wear those?
Oh,
because
it was
so basically it was because we were going on that Disney trip, and then I would send videos to Nina.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's do Zach and Cody, and then let's also do London Tipton and Maddie.
Yeah.
And like honestly, I feel like that's why Nina and I get along so well, is because she always is down to just do silly things with me that no one else, like I could never ask anyone else to do these things with me. And she's like, okay, perfect. I have the outfit for Maddie, and I think I have an outfit for like the boys and stuff. And I was like, okay.
Done.
And I was like, all right, I'm buying the wigs. And she's
Yeah,
like, okay. And so we
yeah.
brought them to Orlando.
We literally, like, she bought it on Amazon, and then she's the designated Cody and I'm the designated Zach, by the way.
Yeah.
So like we already like had an idea of like like what we wanted to do, but when we were like actually shooting the content like of us like running around like the ship, because we wanted to be like Sweet Life on Deck, and we were just like, oh my god, it's like, I think it was like on the last day of the cruise. It was,
and we didn't have anything planned. We were just walking around the ship being like, what do we think would look good?
Wait, were you like in costume?
Yeah. And there's literally like guests, like normal cruise guests who would stand there and watch us as
they're waiting for you guys to perform.
Yeah, because they're like, this is so funny, this is so interesting, and we're just trying to like get the shot for like 2 of the seconds of the video, and we would keep doing it over and over again, and these people were just like applaud for us.
Yeah, it's so funny
because we're literally on set.
No,
like,
seriously, I think we were just really like, you know how when you're like so like procrastination and you're just like, what do I do, because it's the last day like on the ship, and we're like, we actually
were exhausted. Keep in mind, this is the last day of the entire trip, so we did like,
and it was at night too, and we were like, oh, we should have done it in the morning.
We were so tired because before the cruise we were at the parks every day, like doing 20K steps a day, making content from morning to night, and then we did the cruise. We were exhausted, and then we were like, okay, we have to do this, we have to get it done.
And I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad you did.
And then our friends asked us to perform. I think we were gonna try to do it at karaoke, because that's like a a big like activity on the cruises. Is like karaoke. But the karaoke they had that night was like teenagers only.
I know, they had like a teen night or something, and then that is so like, oh my god, I've never felt like so old until like that moment, because like all the kids were like, ha, 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 and I'm just like,
oh my god, judging you.
I know, and I was like,
that's like one of my worst fears, like being laughed at by teenagers.
I know, I was literally like, well, we were having a good time, but they were just like running around, and like I knew that they were like filming us too, and I was like, I don't care. But I'm also like, I have never felt this type of judgment where
I was like embarrassed a little bit, but I was like, you know what, whatever.
I know.
No, it was worth it.
Yeah, seriously.
I feel like, okay, tying back to like personality, I feel like that really showcased your guys' fun personalities. Not that you guys are literally like Zach and Cody, but just like that you guys were like down to like go out and do that. I'm like, I know you guys both personally, so I'm like, okay, I can see that in them. But I feel like a lot of people probably didn't know that you guys were so silly. Like,
I think a lot of the friends we made on the cruise and like the trip, they started to realize like we were like super goofy. And then we did a whole show for them, like in the middle of the ship.
I mean, I feel like nowadays there's this certain type of Delulu that just goes super, like people just like eat that up because they think it's so crazy and so bizarre, but they just, even if it's like kind of cringe, people still kind of like it. So like, do you think like if you had to choose like a type of thing, what would you like want to try like doing, even though it's like cringe?
Oh my god. Okay, I've always wanted to be able to do like the TikTok dances or like the dances.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be so good.
I think you would be good.
I feel like I look at myself in the mirror doing it and I'm like, girl, put it away. Like wrap it up.
You should do it with Dante.
He would eat me up.
I feel like you know, I think it's really hard to do dances, but they had to start from somewhere, because I always see people like, oh, you're a TikTok dancer, but you're like not like a regular dancer. But I'm like, I think we could achieve TikTok dancer status.
We could all just take a dance class together.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
like
terrifying.
Taking ice skating classes.
Yes.
So.
Oh my god. I've been traumatized by Zumba. I don't know if you guys have ever taken a Zumba class.
Yes, I have too. And
those I cannot keep up. And it's like a lot of the people that are taking it are like a little bit older, and I am so ashamed that I cannot keep up with like.
Yeah, they're so fit. They're so on top.
They're
of
very
beat.
fast.
Yeah,
they're like mobile.
I'm, like, out of breath,
trying to catch the beat, like trying to watch the steps. Yeah,
it's actually really cool. Watch them.
No, they're so good. Like I am very impressed by them.
Maybe we should all take a Zumba class.
This will
Let me conquer my fear. Take a Zumba class.
Is it just one bite weekends? But yeah, I think I feel like I've always seen those like fitness bloggers who do like those dance videos for like their fitness. I kind of like I feel like maybe those could be fun. Yeah. I think like because they have some of the same rhythm as Zumba, but I think Zumba's super fast.
Yeah.
But then the people like who do the fitness ones, like there's this
more
one
low intensity.
Yeah.
Low intensity workouts are in this year.
Yeah, no, seriously, that's what we were like saying. Like, it's even if you like just get a simple workout in, it's like it's about the discipline of going every day.
That's true.
But yeah,
agreed.
Okay,
So
so I
Zumba every day.
I'm waiting for Ray's Zumba classes.
Oh God.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Maybe Ray can host one. She's so good at hosting events and things.
Seriously, yeah, and I mean, like, I would love to start talking about that too, because like Ray, like she has been like I think it's been the past like year or two, or just this past year for doing clothing swaps.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I was actually looking at my Eventbrite of like when I started because I wanted to pull from some of the verbiage that I use.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the first one was in oh my gosh, I say that and then I totally blinked out on the date. I think it was 2022. So yeah, it's been a few years. That was my first one. And I think before that I hosted one that was like just like my friends.
Yeah.
And that's really how it started, like just my friends. And I think I had seen someone post about it, like just as like a sustainability thing and trying to like thrift more and not buy fast fashion. It's just a great way to, trade clothes. And
So how does it work?
Yeah,
so
I was going to say, let me explain it because it can get a little confusing. So a clothes swap is when you bring like say 10 pieces of clothing from your closet that you don't wear anymore but still in good condition, something that you would maybe like gift to a friend. You take your 10 pieces and you display them or lay them out however it is for that specific event, and then other people do the same and you get to swap clothes. So say you guys brought like a skirt and I really like your skirt and you liked my shirt that I brought, we would swap clothes. It doesn't have to be like trade for trade, but it's just a way to kind of thrift but without even making a purchase. It's free. So it's a free way to get new to you clothes.
So it's like for each event that you have, is there like a theme to the event, or it's just whatever like you kind of bring?
It's I mean I probably could do like seasonal ones, but it's usually just like bring 10 pieces of whatever happens to be in your giveaway pile at the moment.
Where do you like host these events?
So I've hosted them at a park. I've hosted them in tangent with like some groups or like stores and markets. So depending on like that as well. But for me personally, when I host them, I just host them in a park because it's a, free place to me. I try to keep it like really like chill, low key, sustainable. We're not purchasing things. And free to everyone.
That's cool. So like how can like people like know that you're doing like these events? Like do you usually like post about it, or and I guess you said that you do it in Eventbrite too, so
so back in the day I had an Eventbrite. I started using Partyful more now. That's cooler.
I know, I like it. I like that app
keep
too.
up with the trend.
So you do that.
I just post about them, and I don't really like host them like seasonally or quarterly. It's kind of just whenever I feel a little bug to do it. So I could be better about that so that people expect it. But I usually just post about it. I try to give it at least like a week ahead of time, but sometimes I'll plan them further in advance. And you can just sign up on Partyful, and I post about them on my channels.
What do you think is like some of like the cool items that you got to like swap for like your stuff or trade in?
I feel like a lot of the people that I invite are my friends, so it's really cute seeing like my friends bring their stuff, and when we trade, it's like, I don't know, I feel like back in the day, like when I was probably like middle school or high school, it would be like cringe to like, oh, this is like a hand-me-down, or I thrifted this. Now it's so like accepted, and we're like older, so it's like it doesn't have that stigma. It's actually exciting to see like, oh, I brought this like jacket that I don't wear anymore and my friends really like it. And it's just like, oh my God, yay. Like, yes, take that. You're going to love it. Like, da-da-da.
That's
so
cool.
It's just cool seeing like, your clothing have a new life.
And then have you seen your friends like wear the ones that you like brought in?
I don't think I have personally, but I know I wear my friends' clothes like that I've swapped from them.
Do they remember that it's theirs?
They might. I feel like they never like bring it up. It's not like, oh, that's my shirt that you're wearing. I feel like we all like have like an understanding.
They're like, oh, accept it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But
So what do you do like with the clothes that maybe you like didn't trade in, or like you get to swap? Do you usually like, keep it for next time, or do you do anything specific?
yeah, that's a great question. I actually usually donate it to, if there's like a certain cause that's like happening at the time of the swap, I'll donate it to that specific cause personally, or I'll just take it to like my local Salvation Army or something like that. But
That's cool. Yeah.
that way the clothes isn't getting, tossed out. That's the whole purpose of trying to
Yeah, that's
be
nice.
more sustainable.
I feel like that's really nice because, like, there's so much. I mean, I guess a lot of brands who it's like what you said, fast fashion, and then like the quality is just like kind of gone down, and then it's kind of nice to like swap things that like are gently used, like with other people, and like you said, to bring life to it. But yeah, I feel like it's kind of like if you're just buying clothes all the time, it's just like, what are you gonna? You're only gonna wear that once. But then if you get something quality from your friends, you probably bought it for like a specific reason. Then it has more like use to it, and I think that's more worth.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I like that.
Yes.
So like I guess from like the clothing swaps, like you also do like other events too, like before, right?
Yeah.
And I know like Tiff had mentioned that you're like a big Sanrio fan. So like did you do like events like that in the past where it's Sanrio themed?
Honestly, I just love hosting parties. I'm like anything to host a party. Like but yeah, I love Sanrio. I feel like I grew up loving Sanrio, and then my love for Sanrio got revived like in, I think it was like 2017 when I don't know if you guys remember the Hollywood Sanrio store at Ovation Hollywood. It's like Hollywood and Highland.
Yeah.
So their store went out of business and everything was like 70% off. And so I went and I got like a bunch of stuff, and that kind of like revived my love for Sanrio. I was like, wait, I love her again.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anything to host a party, and I love Sanrio, and I know that's such like a cult. It has such a cult following.
Yeah.
It does.
So one of my good friends, Allie, and I decided that we wanted to host Sanrio parties to just get a little group of other girlies who also love Sanrio together. And we did a few like seasonal type ones. And it was just like, for example, we did one at the beach, and it was like Sanrio beach party. And we had like a bonfire. And we just asked everyone to bring like a cute Sanrio snack.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, the girlies showed out. Like when you're hunting, or when you're like a Sanrio girl and you like spot something Sanrio, I don't know why it always feels like magical. There's so much Sanrio stuff if you think about it.
There is
but
a
like
lot.
when you see her, you're like, oh my gosh, I found a gem. Like, why is that? Like, someone studied the psychology of that.
Yeah.
Because why does it feel like she's everywhere and nowhere at the same
Yeah,
time?
seriously.
Even when I see like TikToks of Sanrio, I'm like, wait, that's so cute.
Yeah.
That's so like magical.
Yeah.
And then I always send it to you.
Yeah.
Anything Sanrio, I'm like, right.
Yeah. So it was like, okay, bring a cute Sanrio snack. And we had like some little like goodies out, and we kind of just like hung out, and it was open to everyone. So it was like some of our friends, but then also just like some
People who
that's
cool.
Yeah, random I'm like
Randos.
Like, that's nice.
But it was really cute.
Yeah,
and
I
then
like
we
that.
hosted like our biggest one was a pumpkin decorating party. And we teamed up with this other group who was also like a Sanrio meetup club, basically.
Ooh.
And we decorated pumpkins in the park and had little snackies there too. Yeah. And it was just such a cute time. Everyone did Sanrio like characters on their pumpkin. Aww. And there were some really like cool artists there.
Wow.
Like they really like put their all into it. They were so cute, and yeah, it was just a cute little community. I want to get back into it. I feel like a lot of people have asked me like, are you gonna host any more Sanrio parties? And I'm like,
well, now I guess you have to.
I know.
I feel like that's like such a thing now where like all these things that we used to love as like maybe kids like just get like revived now as like adults. And I think we like me and Tiff were talking about this like a couple weeks ago where like we like little things like right now I'm into like little boo-boos from like Pop Mart and
Yeah.
stuff. So like it's just like the kid inside me is like, oh my god, I need to collect all of them. And I'm just like, I need to get every like aspect, whether it's like a bag, like a hat, or a shirt. Like I just want it. But I feel like there's something kind of fun about like really like kind of fangirling over like a character or like a brand or something, because obviously like you have like some connection towards it. And I feel like Sanrio's, they're like, if I see like a Sanrio brand, like it's like cute, they're
Kawaii.
like, yeah, they're kawaii. They're like, I feel like I always think like pink too. Like I feel like more like girly too, and I like being like a girl too. Like I think it kind of like you just embrace it. Other than, I mean, I guess like for boys they like cars and stuff. So like like man,
like Hot Wheels or whatever.
No, my boyfriend, he's like he for like Christmas gave his friends like this really cool like Japanese, I guess it's like a race car thing, but it's like imagine like Hot Wheels, but then you remote control it, and it's like a Japanese like made brand. It's like apparently really popular to like toy race or something. And then like all his friends were like, whoa, this is so cool. And I'm like that's the boy version of our
like grown men, like
and I was like
so
excited. Yeah, so like everyone has like something that they like, and I think it's good to embrace it.
I think so too. We're all children at the end of the day.
No, seriously.
No matter how old we are.
Me and my mom were watching a open house tour video. We like love HGTV and stuff. It was Betsy Johnson. I don't know if you know her.
I love her stuff.
Me too. I had my like prom dress and like midwinter dress was Betsy Johnson. I had like anyways, I was obsessed. But we watched her open house tour and she said something that was like, do some like when you're growing up. No, scratch that. It was like, do the thing that you used to like doing as a kid, as an adult, and it might become like what your career is, or something like that, like into that realm. I butchered the quote, but you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like this is it for me and Nina almost, like growing up, or I've told Nina this too, like growing up I wanted it, or I like did the theater, the dance and all that, and because I wanted to like be an actress or like be on Disney Channel, things like that. But like obviously that didn't turn out the way I imagined, because I ended up pursuing like a different career. But like going into social media and even just doing this podcast with Nina and like doing the wigs with the Sweet Life stuff, it's like
very theater.
I feel like I'm living out my childhood dreams now.
Exactly.
And I feel like we kind of crave that like expression too, because like I feel like all of us were pretty like expressive, like whether it's like the way we like present ourselves or just like on social media, but like we like are craving for that like outlet of like, oh, what would be next. So definitely. Well, okay, for Sanrio characters, who is like your favorite?
Wait, I was gonna ask you.
Because I was like, we're talking about Sanrio, but like I feel like we have some favorites.
Wait, can we like, okay, you tell me who you think I would be, and I tell you guys who you, like everyone.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh,
like who you would.
I feel like you give me like, is her name Kuromi? She's like kind of like gothic vibe, but like
she's the baddie.
She's like
she's the baddie to me.
She's the baddie, so that's why I feel like Ray is.
Oh my
Kuromi.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like I've gotten that a few times.
Yeah, I feel like I could see that too.
I really.
Yeah, for TIFF, I'm not sure. Like,
I want to say. I kind of want to say either Hello Kitty or My Melody.
Yeah, I was thinking My Melody, but then
thanks,
she's very like pleasant.
My Mellow is kind of like the like precious, like sweet character. Like like brings the little friends together. But I also feel like Hello Kitty in the sense that like you're also like a leader and like cultivate the friendship.
Too. She's always like initiating it, which is funny because she doesn't talk really, so like, you know what I mean?
No mouth.
But she's just like but I think I could see that. She's like, TIFF is very like inviting for people, so I would agree.
Thanks, guys.
But
okay, Nina, I feel like you would be like a I want to say cinema roll. Because you're like super cute, like cute,
Thank
and like really sweet, and I feel like the like foodie aspect. I don't know if I think Pom Pom Karen is more like the foodie of the Sanrio bunch, but I just maybe because the name cinnamon roll, I'm like a little sweet treat. Like
I agree, because when we were on that Disney trip, we did that TikTok trend that's like looks like a cinnamon roll but could like kill you, or could kill you but looks like a cinnamon roll. But then Nina, we were like, oh, she's the one that's like looks like a cinnamon roll is a cinnamon roll.
I feel like I think I am who I am.
Quote of the year.
No, thanks, guys. Yeah, no, cinnamon roll. Like, I like being sweet. I like being nice. I feel like I'm not like a really angry person, and I don't feel like I have too much frustration. Actually, I can get that. I sometimes I get stressed. But yeah, cinnamon roll. Yeah.
Me before we started telling Tiff how I like blew up all the way here. I'm like, Kuromi.
But yeah, Kuromi's the baddie. Like that's like I think everyone.
Edgy. That's why.
Yeah, I think Kuromi definitely got like super popular like over the past like couple years, because people were like just recognizing that she's a baddie. Like totally. Yeah, but she's got some edge, and I feel like you also have some edge. Yeah. And I think also the way you present yourself, you're very like you're bold and like confident. That's what I feel like. I feel like Kuromi exudes. So
Ray's a fighter.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Yeah, for better or for worse.
Wait, what's your zodiac sign?
Sagittarius.
She's a fire sign.
Yeah,
I'm an Aries too.
Oh,
we're fire signs, but
I'm a Pisces. I'm just a fish in the water.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Okay. Now that you're Sagittarius, I understand. I understand. Are you born in November or are you in December? Okay. Yes. Yeah. No. I think Sagittarius women, they're like the strongest to me. So
I agree.
Yeah, they're very feisty, which is nice.
Yeah.
Like sometimes sometimes like it's necessary to have like that fire.
Yeah.
Because you are more like taking initiative.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But yeah, so you do like the Sanrio stuff, but like we also know that you do like the weekend roundups.
Oh yeah.
So like what? I guess how do you like find these, and how did you even get to start doing like a series like that?
Yeah, so I started a series on my Instagram mainly called Weekend Roundup, and I'll post things to do in LA and Orange County for that like weekend. And I started that because I used to just post events that would like pop up on my feed or whatever, like onto my stories, like all day, every day, basically. And I was like, this is kind of messy, and it's feeling like if someone doesn't see it in that 24-hour span, they're not going to know about it. And yeah, it was just kind of like always happening. So I was like, okay, let me like scale this down, pick a day to post these. And that way people like know that it's coming. It becomes like a regular thing. So that's why I started it. I think I started it like last year. I don't know, like not too long ago, I feel. But yeah, and I find a lot of the events, I've been kind of like, this is going to sound so annoying. I've been like tapped into like the little events community for like a while. Like even before I was like on social media, I was always like going to like pop-ups or things like that. And so I have kind of like a wide list of like emails that come in of different events that are coming up. And I also follow a lot of channels that post events. So I've kind of just built my library over the years, and I follow a lot of other like event type creators. So I see the events that they're going to, and I share those also. But yeah, for anyone that wants to like get more in tune with things to do, I feel like literally just start like searching it. Your algorithm will literally pick it up. Like follow specific hashtags like LA events, OC events, and you'll start seeing them in your feed more. It can be a little overwhelming because there's always things to do.
Yeah, seriously.
So I feel like that's another reason why I try to scale it down to just posting it on one day, so that my entire feed isn't just always events. As I transition into more lifestyle stuff. But I did want to keep that because that was something that I like built my platform off of.
I feel I think a lot, like you definitely started like growing a lot when you were showcasing like these events. So like even like on TikTok too, I feel like I always like saw your like things too. So
I love it because then I'm like, oh, what's there to do around me? I'll just go to Ray's channel. I'll figure it out.
Do you like see a difference between like LA events and like OC events, like the vibe or anything?
Definitely. I feel like there's kind of always events in LA. OC, I kind of had to like scour a little bit more to find them. And I feel like a lot of the OC events are, I don't know, vibe-wise, I feel like a little bit more laid back as opposed to like LA events. I feel like sometimes there's more of like a pressure to like, or not pressure, but just people are more into socializing and like
in LA.
Yeah, and like you know, meeting other people kind of because they want to like climb the social ladder. So it can be good and it can be kind of annoying sometimes, just depending on the type of event that you're at.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like if you're looking to be a little bit more social and meet people, I feel like the LA community is definitely there for that. OC can be like that too, and there's obviously kind people in everywhere, but I feel like OC events is more like you go with your friends, like just from what I've witnessed or experienced.
Do you think like in LA the events are more like close knit, and then the OC ones are a bit more like like open public?
I feel like reversed.
Oh,
I feel like LA is kind of more open unless you're going to like exclusive events, which does happen too, but I feel like OC is more kind of just broad to like get more people to come.
I guess what kind of
I don't know, I feel like they both have
they have their things. What kind of events like do you think LA people usually host? And because I feel like in OC people, I feel like there might be a little more recreational things, maybe
like pickleball.
Pickleball is such a thing. Like, oh my god, like there's so many tennis courts, and like all of the tennis courts are occupied with pickleball. But I think I feel like sometimes OC can bring some recreational stuff because obviously I can see they have more like parks and stuff,
more free
space.
Yeah, but I think in terms of like maybe uniqueness, maybe LA has more.
I definitely feel like more like brand activations for sure. Everybody wants to be seen and heard in LA, so brands will host a lot of pop-ups. You'll get like free swag items or whatever, and a lot of people like going to those, and those are also great for photo ops if people are interested in that. So
I feel like I guess what would be like one of your favorite events that you've been to in LA? We can do LA first because
okay, the first one that came to mind, and I'll just go with it, is it was a Pinterest event.
Ooh, that's cool.
I was there with you.
Wait,
it was the one with Taste Made?
Yes, I saw it. Okay, yeah, Exhibit A.
It was here in Santa Monica.
It was like at that like weird little venue. For example, it was like a good community. It was a really fun event because they had like a bunch of different things to like do while you were there, like little crafts to do. They had like some speakers. They also had food and drink, and I feel like a lot of the people there were interested in networking, but it wasn't like a weird like social ladder climb. It was more of like a genuine interest in each other,
like meeting new people who are on different platforms, like some who maybe grew on Pinterest and others grew on Instagram.
That's pretty cool.
Coming together, I remember like DIYing like a wreath because it was Christmas time. And then the girl next to me, I was like, oh, so like, what do you do and things? And she's like, oh, I do beauty videos on Pinterest, and I'm like, oh wow, that's cool, because usually you think, oh, it's like beauty creators on TikTok or Instagram. So it was cool, and then it was cool seeing like running into you. I was like, right?
That was a cool one.
That's cool. I feel like in terms of like the social ladder like climbing, I feel like that sometimes that's what makes me afraid to go to like LA events, because like people in LA, they give off like a cool vibe sometimes, but then sometimes like I can't tell if it's cool or if they're shy or if they're
like
stuck
their
up.
Persona online doesn't match with
they're not as
in real life.
I feel like I've seen so many creators like that. I'm like, you seem like you're such a like chill person, and then I've definitely met creators who are just like
online they talk so much, and then in person they're like mute.
Oh my god, I've seen that too. I've probably been that person too, like who is that, like why is she talking? But
what about OC then? What's like your favorite event that you've been there?
I feel like a lot of the OC events that I've been to are like food based, like restaurant openings and stuff, and I feel like when I go to OC events, I tend to run into like this, not the same group like in a negative way, but like a lot of the same people, which is cool because you know you're gonna see like a certain group. But yeah, I think that the OC events are just more of like a less stress inducing because of not having to deal with the traffic and the parking and the unknown. So I feel like I'm always a little bit more laid back at OC events, which can be a good and a bad thing. Sometimes I like the like hype of going to an LA event. So I'm like, okay, who are you gonna be today? Like, get into character. Like
I feel like everyone in LA, they're like a somebody or something, but you just don't know who they are, but they're a somebody.
Or like want to be, so they like air that.
I think, but there's some like different people like in LA. Like we've met some like cool people. I think, but I think LA brings more of the cooler events than OC, because OC, I think I see family, you know, like it's like family, you're right, friends and stuff. But I guess, what was your favorite event, Tiff, like that we've gone to, or just? I think you go to a lot of LA ones.
There was one I went to a couple years ago. It was so random. I think it was like an alcohol brand co-hosting an event with like hype wear or shoes or something.
That sounds cool.
There's no food there?
There was food. But
okay.
Like they were trying to promote the food. It was like pizza or something.
Wait, something just came to me. I remember I went to the Impressions Vanity Hello Kitty collab event.
Whoa, that's cool.
That was such a good event.
Why? Like what was there?
It was okay. So they were launching Impressions Vanity is the one that like does like the mirrors, like the vanity mirrors and stuff. And they also have like pocket mirrors. They have a bunch of different like beauty things. But it was like a special Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty herself was there.
Cute.
They had like Hello Kitty drinks. They had like airbrushed Hello Kitty like tattoos.
Oh, that's cool.
No, it was so cool. It was like a literal dream. And I think I only got invited because at the time my husband was working at Impressions Vanity and like pitched me to their marketing person.
I know this really good girl.
I'm like, I hope I'm still on the list.
I'm sure. Like, I think like it's the new year too, so I think they're just ramping up something else. But
like,
that's really cool.
That one was really fun.
Dang. I think like
I'm like,
oh no, you're fine.
I have to.
I think a cool event that we did recently, we went to like the Coca-Cola Oreo like collaboration one.
That's these ones.
Yeah, it was
Nina
like
brought me. It was really cute.
it was like I think they like decked out this whole like venue in like black and red and stuff, and so I think Spotify was also like a sponsor, and so you can make like a bestie playlist like together, and then they have like the Oreo and Coca-Cola like cookie, and then they had like drinks.
Wait, how was that?
It was like
fizzy.
It was interesting.
It was fizzy.
Wait, so the cream was like Coca-Cola flavored?
It's like cream Coca-Cola flavored, but it has like a pop rock, like, you know how like it like pops in your mouth, so that's the aftertaste in the cookie. And I think
that's so crazy.
I actually have one, so I'll give it to you later. You can try it.
Yeah,
it's like a Oreo flavored Coke.
Yeah, so that's the other one, because like it would be a Coca-Cola can and it tastes like Oreos, and I think the cookie is more like what I think could be a collaboration. The Oreo Coca-Cola, I'm like, it just kind of tasted like a soda to me, but
it's just really sweet.
Yeah, if you think about it, you'll feel Oreo, but like
but to be the right mindset.
And then like they had some like they had like a tattoo person, and so we got like matching tattoos, like fake ones.
We should get real ones, Nina.
Oh, I'm scared. I can't commit to like a tattoo.
I don't have any tattoos.
Oh yeah, do you?
No.
Wow. Yeah.
Because I feel like so much of life is temporary. Like what I like now, am I gonna like it a year from now, 10 years from now? I don't want it permanently on my body.
Dang,
but that's just like me, right?
I was like, put that on a shirt. I was like, wow, like that first part. I was like, that's good.
Tattoos, everything in life is temporary.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that was a good one. You slap that somewhere. That'll be like the title of this video. Everything's temporary.
Dang, existential.
I know. Dang, no, but no, true. I'm the same way because I can't commit to like something like forever. I'm like, what happens if I don't like that anymore?
Yeah.
So then you can't take it off your body.
Yeah.
Maybe
You don't want just one bite, just like
no, like because our logo is pretty big. Like it's they got some
big,
chunky
like, a dumpling.
Yeah, yeah. Like my friend who designed it, it's like some pretty chunky lettering. So
Yeah.
like I don't know where to put that.
Your back.
Yeah.
Your whole back.
Just one bite. Yeah, but I don't know if I got a tattoo. Maybe I want those like one line tattoos where it's like simple.
Yeah,
So-
just one bite.
That's big.
Simple.
But maybe
Cursive, like
yeah, those are like the
fine
aesthetic ones.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like happy. But I think I don't know if I would want a word because now I'm unsure which word like really resonates with me. And I know people who put like their pets or like a specific animal, but I don't even know what my spirit animal is. I'll be honest, like a dog, but I don't know if I want like a dog.
Yeah.
Like my dog who like passed away recently, he's got an afro, so I don't know how big of a tattoo that is.
I feel like people that have tattoos, like you either have to have a lot or like just one simple one. Like
Yeah.
I feel like the people that can get like Hello Kitty tattooed on them also have like a million other things, so it
Yeah.
doesn't feel like as poignant.
That's true.
So I'm like that also.
So we have to get 2.
Yeah, you have to get.
That's what I'm hearing.
You have to get a lot of
You have to
tattoos.
get a whole sleeve.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it. All right.
Everyone says they're addicting. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. That's what I heard too.
Yeah.
They always start with one and then.
But I feel like they're
literally-
addicting because they don't like the one that they got, so they want to like
They want
hide
something
it
else.
within other ones.
No, I
can see
dated
that.
someone once where between our first and second date, he got 7 more tattoos.
7?
Whoa, that's a
Yeah.
lot. But they were
Yikes.
all like those single design ones, I assume.
Yeah.
Oh,
So like
okay.
aesthetically, it eventually will look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Dang.
between first and second date, you know,
That's crazy.
That's a lot.
You're a new person. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Who are you
Yeah.
again?
But like, you know, there's some people who I think like really rock like like I guess the spotty like look of tattoos.
I like that.
Yeah, so
I
I
think it
think
looks cool.
yeah, and then there's
I'm
some
like, I wish I could be that.
yeah. You don't want a full sleeve.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't want it on my body. It's okay if
Yeah.
someone I date has it,
yeah.
and then I just like wear them, you know? Like,
Yeah. I wear them on their sleeve. So yeah, my boyfriend, he has like he's Filipino, so a lot of them have like I guess Pacific Islanders, they have like the full sleeve and they have like that kind of tribal looking tattoo.
Yeah.
But
those
like
are really meaningful.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like those
yeah,
are
and I think he likes like the design. He wanted like that specific artist who like made the tattoo, but it's like a long time to sit there. Like it's like hours, and then it's even different sections that like take a long time. So he did like the forearm and then the shoulder or like some part of the chest. They're all like different. So yeah, so I don't know.
I did. I got my eyebrows microbladed. So
Oh, she has a tattoo. Okay, you guys have one more
best
tattoo than
investment,
me.
though.
Honestly, yeah. I'm like, they said it was gonna fade within like 2 years. I'm like, girl, going strong, 5 years plus.
Yeah,
Really?
Same. I'm like 4 years now.
Yeah.
What? No touch up or anything.
No.
What?
So I'm like, if you want it, do it. But I've also seen
Yeah.
girls that are like, I got my eyebrows microbladed and it never goes away and I hate it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh.
I
that
heard
sucks.
retinol can get it off.
Really?
Oh,
Like
really?
or acid peels or something like that.
Oh.
But I think if you like put retinol on it, it could help it fade.
Fading.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
like, no.
No, I use retinol too, but I avoid my
Yeah.
eyebrows.
Okay. Noted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like putting it in my
Yeah,
eyebrows.
you're
but
slapping
yeah.
it on.
So just a tip: if you girls don't like your eyebrows,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want the ombre or the microblading removed.
See, even though the eyebrows, I'm kind of scared to like commit because I don't.
You
I
have
don't-
nice eyebrows though. You don't
Thank
need it.
you. I
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
them
I don't have
threaded.
eyebrows.
Yeah, I
so-
didn't really
Yeah.
have much. So
Yeah, dude, I feel like my eyebrows like flail out, so I always have to like brush it down. So it's kind of, I don't know, but you know, I went to I got my eyebrows started recently, and then the lady, I was like, oh, they look really nice, and then I come back and then I have like these cuts on my, and I was like, I've never had like, because I always get it threaded, and then I'm like, I'm literally like bleeding like right now.
No.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, but now it's better, but I was like, I've never had that experience before with threading. I know, but that's the only one that I feel like I've been used to, and I'm scared for like doing like the waxing, because I'm like, what happens if you rip it off?
Yeah. Wait, I tested a no or like a bleached eyebrow look for like New Year's Eve.
Ooh.
Honestly, I thought it looked so good. My husband didn't even realize that I did it at first, and then when I told him, he was like, I don't like it. Don't do that again. I'm like, you didn't even notice. But I feel like it looks very high fashion. So if you ever like go outside of yourself or like go outside of your routine, try it out. Yeah. I mean, you just put like concealer and like kind of.
Oh, Nina, we can do it and put our blonde wigs on.
Oh yes, yes, we could do that. I like that. So I know you were touching a little bit about your husband.
Oh,
so like what?
Come on, that old guy.
But like what would and you're starting, or you started already like a couples like content. So like what's the deal about that?
Yeah, so I started a couples TikTok for us like a long time ago. I don't know, maybe like a year or two ago.
Long ago.
Yeah. Just as like a fun little outlet, like because you see like the little couples TikToks and I'm like, I want to do one, like so I started like a separate page so that it wasn't like on my regular feed, because I doubt people would want to watch that. So I was like, let me just start a separate channel. And I realized I've posted a lot of videos, like we've done a lot of videos on there, and it's really fun to do. I feel like it's good for like a little bonding moment. And I don't know, like I don't really like care if it goes viral. Like it's not like a content creator
like a
type
diary
thing
for you to hold your memories
exactly
together,
so I feel like it's fun in that way. If it does blow up and we do get deals off of it, I'm like, cool, that way we can do like couples stuff. But yeah, as it is right now, it's just kind of like for fun. And
that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, do you do challenges and stuff on it, or?
Sometimes I feel like if they like relate to us, or if I can convince him to do it. Like,
what's like your favorite video that you've done with him on the channel?
I think my favorite that comes to mind is like when we went on our honeymoon in Hawaii. We did like a little like outfit one, and it was super simple, but it was just like a little like transition where we like changed into like our outfits each day. And honestly, like a few days in, he was like, okay, I'm tired of this. Or like we would like have to get the beat like perfectly, and it would become like irritating, like, we didn't get it, like so it can be like a little stressful, but it's fun, and it like it brought us together for the video. But
I like it.
Yeah, I would recommend. Honestly, I recommend couples do it. I think it's fun, and even if it's like a little cringe, whatever, like it's for you.
Yeah, I haven't done that.
You and JD,
like, so I'm like to try it out.
Yeah, I mean, like my boyfriend has been in like some of my videos, but then I feel like I don't think I go, or we don't see each other like as often because we're not like we don't live together yet. But then I think like it would be kind of cool to like do events with him, or like go to things. But recently we did one of those like self studio thing where you like take pictures. So I think
cute.
and that's actually our second time doing it, and we were like, this is pretty fun. Like even if it's just like the two of us, we're just like running around the studio, and I think we definitely like doing activities. So that's why like venturing out and like doing something like going out is like something that we like doing. So but I've definitely had partners in the past who were pretty like shy. So I don't think they want to be there.
No, I sometimes do have to convince Dante to like be on them.
Like I think maybe it's funny because I think guys, they're like kind of like girls where they're like, wait, how did I look? Like
you start to see the
like
the other side.
You're like, oh, you need to do something, you need to touch up. But that's nice. So okay, advice do the couples.
Yes.
A couple of the couples accounts.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good relationship builder.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
There's like this one like this couple like it's I forgot what their names are, but one of the like partners, he's blind or like he is like
oh yes,
and then
I
then
think I know who you're talking about.
Partner.
yeah, he's
so funny.
I love their relationship. They're so funny to me, like because he his partner who is someone who can see, like he plays a lot of like pranks and tricks, which like he's like okay to they like they're allowed to do it and they've like consented.
Yeah, he's consented.
Yeah, he's consented.
You can
to
tell
it.
it's like all in good nature.
Yeah,
too.
because I heard that like the partner who like is blind, he likes when his partner does that because it makes him feel like just normal, like you're doing normal so he enjoys doing that. But like some of the like, pranks that his partner does is so funny. Like it's like only fit for his partner. So I really like that he like maybe it's like an acts of service thing, like it's an acts of service to do something that like it's so like grandeur of a prank that it's like really cool. So yeah, I aspire. Yeah, I think you could do that with.
Yeah, you two should start
some
playing pranks on your boyfriends.
Yeah.
I feel like that's one thing we vowed, like no pranks.
Oh,
Do
yeah?
not ever scare me. Like I'm such a
yeah.
scaredy cat. Like I can't watch scary movies, nothing.
Same.
So I'm like, don't ever like pop out and scare me.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's an unspoken rule. Like I don't have to tell him. He knows.
Yeah.
Like, then I feel like we would not do good with the pranks thing. Like I don't think some of them are cute, but I'm like a lot of the times where they're like pranking that they like cheated or something. I'm like,
I don't like those.
like what?
That's
yeah,
not
why would
okay.
you joke
I feel
about
like there's
that?
a lot of ones that
Yeah.
are like that, and I'm like, that's so like ugly. Like, why
I
would you do
know,
that? Why would you
yeah.
put that like emotional stress?
On your partner? No,
Yeah.
seriously, I don't get why people do that. Like, did you ever see that one video about like a girl who deleted all of her partner's like gaming like history, but like I think he's like a streamer or something, or he like games
it's, like,
as like
real,
her,
yeah.
and then he was like, why did you like delete all of that? And then she was like, oh, you're not paying attention to me, and then she was like, it's just a joke. I thought you can just like get it all back. And he's like, no, but I think in those games like you buy like skins, which are just like things that you add onto your
But they cost like real
it
life
costs
money.
real life money. Yeah, and then she like deleted it, and I was like, what?
Wait,
Yeah, I know.
it wasn't a prank that she was like, oh, just kidding, I didn't delete it.
No, she actually deleted it, and then he was just like, he was so like livid.
Oh, that's tragic.
But that's like the same thing where like
yeah,
you
that
should-
emotional
it's like,
stress.
yeah, like why
the
would you
line.
put your partner like in that space
Yeah.
like to like feel so upset, so stressed out.
Yeah,
And like I don't know, like, but I really don't like those cheating like pranks and
Yeah.
stuff.
It's
Like
not funny.
it's not
Wholesome
funny.
content only.
No, seriously, only wholesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, when I say couples TikToks, I mean like just jumping onto like some like little trends and
Yeah,
stuff, or doing things with your partner, doing like little vlogs with your partner. I
Yeah.
love to do, and this is an easy one, like where you film the day and like cut it into a vlog, and then have your partner like do the voiceover.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
Those
like,
are
funny.
cute. Yeah,
or like those "Get Ready with Me,"
Yeah,
but
the makeup
my
ones.
partner saying it.
Yeah.
I like those. Those are cool.
Yeah.
I think the ones that I like for couples, it's like, oh, like how would you come up to me if I was in the club or at the bar, and then the guy is like, what's
It's like super awkward.
yeah, and they're like very like kind of over exaggerate with it,
Yeah.
but they're saying like, oh, how would you come up to me in the club? Like,
Yeah.
I think it's more personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I love those.
Yeah.
Okay, fun fact, me and Dante actually did meet at a club. So
Really? Oh, that's
it was actually like a bar in downtown Fullerton.
cool. Ooh.
Shout out DTF. We met in, I don't even know if they still have like it open for like drinks or whatever, but it was called Zings.
Oh yeah.
And it was a little thirsty Thursday. And we met on the dance floor. Me and my best friend were there, and he was there with one of his guy friends, and they approached us and we were like dancing, and me and my friend were like back to back, and then I was dancing with his friend, and then Dante was dancing with my friend, and I like turned to my friend that was behind me and I was like, let's switch. Because I was like not vibing with his friend. And so we switched, and then me and Dante clicked immediately. We
That
were
is
like,
so funny.
yeah.
So did your friend click with
With
the
the
other
other
guy?
They're married too. No, I'm just kidding.
I wish.
No,
I would've
imagine. No, they went on a few few dates, but they didn't.
Not the same as you guys.
Did not continue on.
Let's switch.
Yeah.
You know, and then now you do clothing stuff.
Yeah.
But that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That's like such a good meet cute.
It is, right? I know it's such a fun little story to tell.
Yeah, that's cool.
That doesn't happen in real life these
Yes,
days
it
anymore.
She's like, I'm living proof.
I know it's so funny when people say like, you'll never meet your like spouse in the clubs, and I'm like, really? Like, but
Yeah.
it's true, because like when you're out in like a public space like that, like people like have such like a bad, I don't know, thought or like connotation of like meeting someone at the club, because I feel like, yeah, a lot of times it is just like a hookup or whatever, but you also want to meet other people that are like social like you, or like
Yeah.
the same
True.
music as you.
Exactly.
So I mean, there are good
There's
parts of it
ways.
too.
No, true, yeah, because I feel like if you're someone who's like really outgoing, like
Yeah.
you're gonna meet someone who's out there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way I met my boyfriend, I was like, it was Halloween, and I was dressed up as Jollibee.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, and then he was like, "Oh my god!" His friends were like, "Oh, it's Jollibee girl," and then like that's how like, and I was like, "Oh,
I love it.
Yeah,
That's
but yeah.
really cute too.
Yeah, so get out there,
Dress as a
just as a beauty
That's fried chicken.
Yeah.
Maybe Tiff, maybe at one of Ray's events where you can dress up as My Melody or Hello Kitty.
Oh.
You should wear that Hello Kitty shirt that you have.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like,
god,
um,
yes, when I wore it to the Hello Kitty race.
Yeah, we went to a Hello Kitty like event. Yeah.
Love those.
But yeah, you can wear that to Ray's event, and we'll bring
Yeah.
someone there.
Unfortunately, there's not really a lot of guys that come,
Oh.
but
Bring your brothers.
yeah. Yeah, it'll be like a special like bring your guy friend, bring your single male friend.
Hello Kitty event, right? I like them. Well, I think I have something for you guys that I think might be relevant for like since we're kind of on the Hello Kitty.
Okay.
So we're gonna be playing a game called It's Giving. So It's Giving is where like as like you kind of know what like the term is, people are like, oh, it's giving, like, and they say something like really funny or out of pocket. So I'm going to be showing a series of pictures, and we'll put it up here too, but visually you can see it over here. And then I'll show you a picture, and then you can tell me what it's giving you. Like, what is it? What are you feeling from this picture?
Okay.
So, okay. And we're both can like participate.
Oh,
like
we are?
in this
Okay.
too.
Okay.
So the first one. Okay. Bam. It's giving.
It's giving. It's giving my next Sanrio meetup.
I mean, that's literally why I was like, this is
You're like, wait,
Tiff, this is who
is
you're.
your future?
So macho.
Like it's
Macho Kitty.
It's giving muscle mommy. You can be someone muscle mommy, and you'll find your Mr. Daddy mommy.
Your tan, muscular Hello Kitty partner.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I love that. That's perfect.
I know,
That was
yeah.
a great time.
I was like, I gotta.
Bow.
Okay.
So coquette.
So coquette. I don't know about demure, but definitely cutesy.
Oh my god.
But okay, right.
That's
so
a good one.
I think maybe the next time you're on this podcast,
That's
I'll
gonna
get
be
that.
Wait, that's gonna be like on the event flyer.
I
It's gonna be the thumbnail to this episode.
know. Please. Okay, the next one. This one.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh.
It's giving.
It's giving. I want to say noodles. Like, why am I
It's
thinking
her hair.
like ravioli? Like,
Oh yeah, I know.
like
It's
the
the shape.
yes. I'm like windblown ravioli.
I know. It's definitely.
For me, it's giving like boyfriend air, you know?
Oh, real.
That's what she is.
Like, I don't know
Boyfriend
why. Every time
air.
you're like at a guy's house, like you could just be laying
Wait,
there.
that's a good one.
And
That's
like your
true.
hair is just like, it comes out like a rat's nest. Like,
Yeah, why is that? Like, why
I
does?
don't know. It doesn't happen when I'm at home though.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
just chilling.
Yeah, seriously.
They don't have the right they don't have the right pillowcases.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
you need silk pillowcases. They probably have
Sometimes
nasty
I'm not
cotton
even
ones.
laying on. I'm just like
in their space.
You're just like, it's just like sitting. All the baby hairs are like slowly standing up.
Yeah.
I bought one of those like sticks that flatten my hair because I'm so like adamant about flattening my hair. For me, it's giving Pop-Tart. So
Right? Like,
that's cute.
some sort of food.
Delicious. Like bed hair in the morning, you wake up to a Pop-Tart.
She went on a whole journey right now.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Wait, it's giving that one meme, money talks. Also, I'm obsessed with that meme. I have that. My friend gave that to me for Christmas, like printed out. Like,
I like it. I'm giving.
Also, Puss in Boots.
It's giving me Puss in Boots too. I was like,
wait, Puss in Boots' wife.
yes, with a beret and everything. I like
So
that.
a cutie.
Yeah, it's giving my Shayla.
Oh, my Sheila.
Oh, my Shayla. I miss TikTok. Okay. Yeah, I put
That's
this here for TIFF too.
That's what it's giving.
It's giving, you know, that the trend that goes Troy.
Oh, yeah.
It's giving like, I don't know, giving gasp. I don't know. It's like those like parentheses and it's just gasp. Yeah, but and then the person behind is giving
It's giving chipmunk.
and then this guy, oh my god, he's screwed.
Jump scare.
I've never
I
seen
just
that
saw
guy.
him.
I know he's like it's giving scary.
Poor guy.
Look at us.
It looks like he's wearing eyeliner also. Oh.
It's giving you know that one you know that girl who's like carrying like a stereo and she's like eeny short dead
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
It's giving bimbo queen.
That's cool. I like that. You know, Tiff and I, we went to a pig island
Oh my
in the
god,
Bahamas. Yeah, and there was all these like B-size pigs
running around.
running
And
around the
big
beach.
ones too.
Oh yeah, big ones too.
Big ones.
Yeah, they were not dressed up in bikinis,
But we were.
but we were, and then we were swimming with like the pigs.
Yeah.
It was actually
So
like
cool.
so fun. But yeah, so giving
I love
that
that
one.
one. Oh.
It's giving doom scrolling.
Yes. Unfortunately.
Yeah. It's giving me.
It's
me.
giving. Yeah.
It's giving me and giving me some blue light glasses.
Yeah.
Please.
Needs blue light.
I know.
Blue light glasses immediately.
And then it's giving.
I love that meme.
I like.
Mm.
It's giving.
I'm trying to think of like one of the memes I've seen with this. It's so cute. It's also really scary though, because imagine if you saw that, like
Yeah,
that
like
actual
what-
creature.
Yeah, what is that?
What is that?
Oh, is
Seriously,
it not a cat?
Girl, look at it. It has hands.
I know.
Look,
It has hands, and then like there's no ears, like here.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's giving.
It's giving la fufu.
La fufu. Yeah, I like that. La fufu. No la fufu. La fufu.
I can see it. I see it. Aww.
No. You're the, I should have started with these first and then the other one. It's giving.
It's giving me when I don't get my way.
It's giving me when I see those videos of those people coming home to their dogs.
Oh, to their dogs.
And they're like, "Ah!" That's me running away because I always cry at those videos.
Dude,
But,
those all.
I think
those
that
get
might be
me.
it. But yeah, that was like our quick little game of It's Giving. But thanks for playing. Hopefully, like,
Yeah.
you got to enjoy that little segment. But yeah, I think this is like the end of our podcast. So thank you so much, Ray, for
Yes,
coming
thank you for
on. It
having
was like
me.
so nice to
fun.
talk to you, and I feel like it's so refreshing that like you do like events, and it's nice to hear that you're someone who like goes out and like presents themselves like to the world like in a very like confident way, and I think a
Thank
lot of people like
you.
should aspire to be you. So.
Make sure
Oh,
to
thank you
follow
so
Ray.
much.
Yeah, so we're just a
Yes,
reminder,
thank
where can
you.
people can follow you on?
I am on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Red Note, just in case. I don't
Yeah.
know. But yeah, all the usual places, and my handle is the same everywhere. So exploration on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, even on Red Note.
Yeah. Well,
Hashtag TikTok refugee.
Literally.
yeah. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Again, we'll have another episode on Tuesdays, and you can follow us on Just One by Pod. And we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.